Breaking news. Atiku mocks Tinubu over failure in making decision over his running mate. Hello, my wonderful people. Atiku has mocked Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, and even Peter Obi mocked them. Okay, he mocked them saying, I can't believe you are doing this. I can't believe it at all. I just can't believe it. I'm trying to understand it. How come you can't pick a presidential, running mate? INEC gave them deadline 17th of June. I think it's only Atiku who was able to pick the actual person he wants. Others have picked, placeholders. What that means is that the person they've picked may not be the person that will run with them at the end of the day. And so the person they've picked is just to meet up with INEC deadline, but there is opportunity and possibility of changing that person just before election, but there are due procedures that may follow. Let's get all the details. Atiku mock Tinubu, Peter Obi over failure in decision making for their running mates. Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party, PDP, has mocked the candidates of the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, and the Labour Party counterpart, Peter Obi, over their failure to appoint a running mate. According to This Day, Atiku Abubakar stated that the holders of the office of the president must have clarity in mind in decision making. Atiku Abubakar, who became the People Democratic Party flag bearer after winning the party's primaries, was able to appoint his running mate before the June 17 deadline. I've given the name already. He's given the name already of the candidate to INEC even before the deadline. However, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu of APC and Peter Obi of Labour Party were unable to reach a final decision before the deadline. They appointed someone who they refer to as a placeholder. This decision was to enable them to meet up with INEC's deadline. Tinubu and Peter Obi were given 30 days to make their final decision. Osman Masha was told to have been picked by Tinubu, while Peter Obi picked Doyin at the moment. But these are not the final people who they will run with in the election. These are just placeholders. Atiku Abubakar, following this, described their pairing of Governor Ifeanyi as the most fulfilling thing he could have done, getting ready for the election, mocks Tinubu as well as Peter Obi for not able to make decision, reminding Nigerians that this is how these people will continue to keep you waiting without making real decisions that could potentially change Nigeria. So look at exactly the kind of people you want to make leaders. Simple decision they cannot reach and make. Atiku Abubakar has mocked. So Atiku Abubakar has mocked Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. He's also mocked, Peter Obi, that they could not reach a consensus candidate. He was able to get his own candidate. He was able to pick, he was able to quickly pick, his own candidate, the governor of Delta State. But for our very own brother, Peter Obi and Tinubu, they have not quite picked their candidate yet. What they have now is called placeholders, people who are just holding the place at the moment, and could change. This could change. This could change. Peter Obi picked Doyin at the moment. Tinubu has picked, the brother of the governor of Katsina State at the moment, and he's telling Nigerians, that's the thing. Say, look at the people you want to make president. They can't even make a simple decision. Their decision is still hanging in the air. Time that you're expecting them to make a real concrete decision, they are in between opinions. They are not sure. Making a mockery of them, asking, are you sure these are the people you want to make your leaders in the country? Well, my people, Nigerians are the ones to make that decision, because at the moment where we are, at the very place where we are at now, if things are going to change, it's the duty of everybody, because most of those people you are saying, they already have people on ground who will vote for them. they've already, I mean, in fact, they've already gotten people who they will potentially put there to vote for them. Okay, so this is why none of us must sit down and pretend that we're not aware of some of the things that are going on, why we must ensure that we have the right candidate to become a leader. If we have the wrong candidate, it's going to affect us all. If we have the wrong candidate, but we must have the right candidate that could potentially bring Nigeria to that place where there'll be sanity and this nation can truly move forward. For such a long time now, we've been in that position where, decisions has been made for us, so to say. The people who are coming out as leaders, most of them, they take over our mandates and they go on and ask Nigerians, they don't even care. They don't care whether you like it or not. They just come in and they begin to, take that which belongs to Nigerians. So that's why everybody, we all have a duty at this point in time to ensure that we vote in the right candidates. The time to make that difference, the time is now. That time to make that difference is now. Okay, so that as a nation, as a people, we could potentially, have freedom and good lease of life, and Nigeria can move forward as a nation. The whole scenario of everything going on are clear indications of how things have been, how bad things have been, and why we must all, make that decision to vote and vote in the right candidate. It's about time. It's about time we vote in the right candidate. So these are some of the things we are seeing and things that are happening around us and why we all must not allow, okay, some of these, people who, they don't live in Nigeria to even start with. They don't even live in Nigeria. They don't. They don't even live in Nigeria to start with. Someone like Atiku, he lives permanently in Dubai, comes in every 4 years to make it, to vote. Want and not as if he needs the money, or just want to be Nigerian's president, just to answer the name that is a president. So this is part of what is going on right now. This is part of what is happening. Well, my wonderful people, we'll keep you up to speed more as the matter unfolds. We'll keep you up to speed. Remember that every one of us must, must get our PVCs. We must get our PVCs and ensure that we stand up for what is right and vote for the right candidate. If we don't vote, real trouble ahead. Leave us a comment, okay? Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now. Bye.